Did you know that beer, often dubbed as liquid bread, is arguably the oldest and most widely consumed alcoholic drink in the world? Yes, this frothy, intoxicating concoction traces its roots back to the 5th millennium BC in ancient Iran. Imagine, our ancestors enjoying a pint after a long day, just as we do now. Beer was more than just a drink, it was an essential part of ancient civilizations. The Egyptians, for instance, considered it a form of currency, and the Romans, despite being more inclined towards wine, had their fair share of ale lovers. Now let's time travel to Sumer, present-day southern Iraq, around 4000 BC. Here we find the first evidence of beer. It was a thick, porridge-like brew, far from the clear golden elixir we know today, yet its role was the same, a dietary staple and a social lubricant. From being a dietary staple to a social lubricant, beer has indeed come a long way since ancient times. As we journey through time, the art of brewing beer has evolved and adapted to the changing tastes and technologies. What started as a home-based activity in ancient civilizations took a commercial turn during the Industrial Revolution. The invention of the steam engine and other technological advancements made large-scale production possible. Meanwhile, beer's flavor profile was getting a makeover too. The introduction of hops in the Middle Ages not only added a fresh bitterness and aroma to the brew, but also acted as a natural preservative. This gave rise to a variety of beer styles, including the hearty ale, the crisp lager, the robust stout, and the golden pilsner. Each style, with its unique blend of ingredients and brewing techniques, offered a distinct taste and experience. With the advent of refrigeration and pasteurization in the late 19th century, beer production and distribution reached new heights, setting the stage for the modern beer industry. Today, the beer industry is a global powerhouse, with countless breweries and brands vying for the top spot. This industry has evolved from humble beginnings into a multi-billion-dollar market, with big names like Anheuser-Busch InBev and Heineken leading the pack. These giants with their iconic brands have a vast global reach, but that's not the whole story. In recent years we've seen a revolution in the beer world, a shift towards craft beer and microbreweries. These small operations, often family-owned, have been shaking up the industry, offering unique and innovative brews. They've found a niche among beer enthusiasts who crave something different, something more personalized than what the major brands offer. As for the biggest consumers, China holds the title, followed closely by the United States and Brazil. These nations have a strong beer culture, with a variety of local and imported beers filling their shelves and taps. Within this landscape of global giants and craft innovators, we also find a host of famous distilleries like the Trappist breweries in Belgium, known for their rich, complex beers made by monks. Or the Weihenstephan brewery in Germany, recognized as the oldest existing brewery in the world. And let's not forget the brands that have become household names: Budweiser, Corona, Heineken, Guinness, and many more. Each has a unique story, a distinct flavor, and a dedicated following. From mega corporations to small craft breweries, the beer industry today is as diverse as the brews it produces. But what goes into making this magical brew that has captivated the world for millennia? Let's delve into the art of brewing. It all begins with the selection of grains, often barley, which is malted to convert raw starch into fermentable sugars. This malt is then mashed and boiled, creating a sweet liquid known as wort. Enter hops, the green, cone-shaped flowers that give beer its bitter taste and aroma. They're added during boiling to balance the sweetness of the malt. But the real magic happens during fermentation. Here, yeast, a tiny yet mighty organism, feasts on the sugars in the wort, producing alcohol, carbon dioxide, and a range of flavors that give each beer its unique character. From the grain fields to the fermentation vats, each step in the brewing process plays a crucial role in shaping the final product. The art of brewing is a complex dance of science and creativity, resulting in a beverage that continues to delight beer enthusiasts worldwide. Have you ever wondered how the beer of today compares to the brews of the past? The ancient brews were a far cry from what we know today. They were thicker, often flavored with herbs and spices, while modern beers boast a wide range of flavors, from fruity to hoppy, thanks to advancements in brewing technology. Despite changes in taste and production processes, the spirit of beer, its ability to bring people together, remains unchanged. Thank you for joining us on this journey through beer history. We've traveled from the ancient brews to the modern beers, discovering fascinating tales along the way. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. Your support helps us brew more content for you. So, stay tuned for more fascinating tales from the world of brewing. Until next time, cheers.